The Roadrunner Food Bank and 40 restaurants tackled hunger last weekend at what we call the Super Bowl. It was the 20th annual Super Bowl and raised $60,000 to feed hungry New Mexicans. And the winning chef was our good friend, no surprise, Marc Quinones, chef de cuisine at Shur. Hi, Marc.
Hi, Nikki. How are you?
So Marc heard us on TV the other day. We were talking about the Super Bowl. We mentioned he was the big winner. We said, we need to get him on the show to make it for us. And sure enough, next day he booked it. It's here. It's done. You are good with the call to action.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. Thank you for that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about it. What was the event like?
It was a fantastic event. You know, there were over 40 restaurants, participating.
Wow.
You know, so I want to say good job to all the chefs that were, part of the event. You know, it was a wonderful, fun event for a spectacular cause. You know, and it really wasn't about winning or losing. It was about just getting together, and bonding as chefs and having a good time and giving back to the local community.
And you do that all the time, not just in these kind of events, but that's what you do every day when you go to work. You give back to the community, you do what you love, you're passionate about it, and you always give kudos to your entire team and all the other chefs out there. So
that's what it's about.
I think that's really special, and I just want to make note of that because it's something I noticed that you do all the time.
Thank you so much.
And the winning recipe, of course, was?
Okay, this is it's a white chocolate bisque with a red chili crema and a toasted hazelnut crumble.
Where do you come up with these ideas, Marc?
To be honest with you, Nikki, it's a very, very simple recipe.
Really?
And kind of my approach was something that was going to be seasonal and something different. Something that really hadn't been seen before. But when you taste it, it really makes you think because it's not just, chocolate. I introduced ginger, to the white chocolate to cut that richness.
Nice.
So you have a savory component going on. You have a sweet savory component going on, and then you have the spicy component with the red chili crema.
Yeah.
So it was about layering flavors,
nice.
And giving something that's a little different.
Little creativity as always, making it unique. So okay, so how would we begin if we wanted to try to make this?
What you would do is start by with your cream, which I added here about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I reduced that by half.
Okay.
Okay. So I started out with about 3 cups. Now I have about 1.5 cups of cream in there. Okay.
Okay.
And as you can see, it naturally thickened on its own.
Oh yeah.
And when it has like a nice, saucy consistency, what you start doing is you start to incorporate your white chocolate flakes. And what I did there was I just took the white chocolate block and shaved it.
That's all? Okay.
Yeah, take a knife, with your block and just shave that chocolate right off.
Okay, that's easy enough.
And what I'll do is I'll incorporate the white chocolate flakes.
As you stir.
Right. So I won't just take the whole white chocolate and just throw it in.
Just dump it in.
No.
Okay.
Because at that point, it can become too gluey or way too thick or too sweet, and we don't want that because this is a.
That's a good point.
It's about balance.
It's not just about the recipe; it's about how you actually incorporate the ingredients into it, which I think makes a big difference.
And even now, if you smell it, all of a sudden now it went from cream and now you start getting that sweet white chocolate smell.
And while you're doing that, I have to ask you, because we're talking about sweets, we're talking about chocolate, of course I have to ask you, what's Shur planning for Valentine's Day?
We're doing a really, really great menu. It's a pre-fee menu. It's $135 per couple, so it's a great deal.
That is a good deal, especially on Valentine's Day.
Exactly, for 5 courses. And I'm doing this soup. It's the first course.
Good.
Except for I'm changing out the red chili crema for a strawberry crema.
Oh, perfect.
Which is much more Valentine's Day appropriate.
Yes,
right?
of course. Always thinking ahead, Marc.
Absolutely.
And I have to mention that it's a wonderful romantic setting as well. So not only are you going to have fantastic food from Marc, but also a beautiful romantic restaurant to share that evening with. Shur is just beautiful. It's located, of course, in the Sandia Resort and Casino, but tell everybody where so they know when they come in.
We're on the 9th floor, so when you're going through the hotel, through the casino lobby, either or, just go to the back elevators and hit restaurant in the elevator.
Yes.
And it'll take you straight up to the restaurant. We'd be happy to have you, but I have to be honest, we're almost sold out for this event.
Yeah.
Last I checked, I think we have like 15 to 20 seats left tops.
Okay,
and that was yesterday, so yeah, I would definitely book now because it's just about locked up completely.
Okay, and real quickly, what's the final touches before we go to break?
Okay, white chocolate's in there now, and I'm going to add some ginger.
That's good for your
right, which is really going to cut that richness, and that's the key.
It smells so good.
You smell that? Very aromatic.
Oh yeah.
And what I've learned with this dish here is that white chocolate and ginger is a phenomenal combination.
That's great. I'm glad you just told me that.
And it really, really works well.
Oh, I love it. Okay, when we come back, you'll tell us the final touches. You'll present it, and then, of course, we're going to taste.
Yes.
How could we not? We'll be right back. I'm sitting here just in awe of Marc Quinones as he prepares this beautiful, beautiful winning Super Bowl dish. Tell everybody what it was.
It is a white chocolate bisque with a red chili crema and a toasted hazelnut crumble.
Oh, Marc, I can't wait to try.
So amazing, and it smells good too.
And let's show everybody, get a good shot of it. Right here, is this good, guys? I want you guys to get a look at the artist at work. And when I say Super Bowl, for those of you who missed it, we're not referring to the football game. We're talking to soup, as in what we're going to eat in about a moment, because this amazing event not only raised a lot of money, but also made Marc a winner once again.
Yeah.
As
always. Marc, thanks for meeting our request.
Of course, of course. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Okay, should we try?
Yeah, let's try it. Have a great day, everybody. Join us back here tomorrow at 8 a.m.
And for anything you need to know, just go to our website at casa.com. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, let's go for it. I hate messing up your food. It's too pretty.